recording. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Bulletproof Mindset. I know I have been inconsistent not posting lately, but मैंने आप लोगों को बोला था पहले that these are going to be inconsistent because मैं ये ज़रा सा भी script नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, कुछ नहीं लिख रहा हूँ. I am just basically, if life's happening, if I feel that, oh shit, I need to talk about this stuff, I'm sitting on with the mic, I'm sitting with my headphones in and I'm talking. ठीक है, तो even right now it's like freaking, I don't know, 1:30 a.m. 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, 11th May. Tomorrow I'm flying out of India. All of this stuff, all of my kit was in my suitcase, but I was like, shit, no, I gotta make this. I have that particular zone. I'm in that zone right now, so I just unpacked all my stuff, remove my mic, remove my headphones, and I'm sitting over here talking to you. So shout out to you guys for coming back again, listening to this, gaining that bulletproof mindset and trying to improve your life. So basically what today I want to talk about is detachment. Okay? Now what is detachment? How can we practice that and how can that improve our particular life? Okay? So basically what was mainly the trigger point of this topic and what the this particular podcast is basically, I'm not sure that most of the I'm actually sure that most of the people जो लोग ये सुनते हैं, they are somewhat into trading. So basically when it comes to crypto, right now there's this crypto called Luna, right, and that's going to freaking zero from like $100. It's almost dumping non-stop, and I had I don't know, 100k 200k stuff, that much money in that network, in that crypto, in that NFTs or whatever it is, but I had a significant amount of money in that. But I absolutely don't care if it's going to zero. I absolutely don't care, because I am not attached. I'm not that attached to this. But I am seeing so many people out there, crying, stuff like that, etc., etc. My whole life is ruined. This happened, that happened. It's going to fucking zero. But dude, come on. If you put that money over there, you have to know that it could possibly go to zero, especially in that crypto space, right? But I am right now, as I was yesterday. I absolutely don't care. I'm at peace. I'm detached from that, mainly from that possession or stuff like that, whatever you want to say. So what I really want to talk about is detachment from possessions, from people, from a situation or your past or whatever. Because if you really want to grow ahead in life, then detachment is very, very important. Because अभी एक मेरे को सिंपल सी बात बताओ. अभी let's say I took loss of like 200-300k on that, right? Let's say I do that. Let's say that goes to zero. What now? Is there any outcome that's going to come out of that by me regretting or being sad about that or being damaged from that emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever it is? Absolutely not. So you need to ask yourself again and again that the emotions that I'm experiencing right now, or basically whatever I'm dwelling upon right now, is that going to help me build in future? Now ऐसा तो नहीं है यार कि जो जितना ज़्यादा उदास होगा उसको बाद में उतना ज़्यादा रिवॉर्ड मिलेगा. Hell no. In fact, जो सबसे कम attached है उस चीज़ से, the person who is detached from that and looks forward ahead, and the person who would like to do something even better, or keep this shit aside and do something better, or focus on building something even bigger after this, that's the person that will be rewarded the most. But there are people who are like completely attached to this stuff. Then there are people who are completely attached to their past, to whatever happened with them. Yet again, मैंने पिछले podcast में भी I somewhat talked about this, that people are completely attached to their past. They are like pitying themselves all the time, like, why did this happen to me? मैंने क्या किया था? I did not deserve that. Man, shut the fuck up. So this is what I'm talking about. If you are attached to your past, to your possession, to any certain person or any certain situation, that's doing nothing but holding you back in life. You need to ask yourself, like, let's say you experienced a breakup, right? If you are sad about it, okay, I understand. So it makes sense to be sad about something that you did not expect to happen, you did not want to happen. We all experience stuff like that. But what is the point of being attached to it, being regretful about it? Absolutely no point. You have to if something happens, if something bad happens, and there's, you don't see any future with that, there's absolutely no point in being attached to that. Whether, it's like money, it's your possession, like let's say you crash a car, right? And it's like in irreparable condition. And then you are like completely obsessed with that car, and you're like, oh shit, I lost my favorite car, my dream car, etc., etc. Dude, look ahead in life. You have to be detached from it now. If you cannot do anything about a situation, if you cannot control anything about a situation, just detach yourself from it and you will be at peace. And this stuff, it takes like a lot of time to build this type of mindset, the bulletproof mindset I'm talking about, because it is absolutely normal. It's the human brain, it's the human psychology to, be attached to stuff and, think negative, because the human brain is actually designed to focus on the negativity, and we have to go against the nature of the human brain in order to excel in life. And that's the reason there are so few successful people. So whether it's a situation, whether it's a possession, whether it's a person, if you I want everyone to make this like a thumb rule for the life, or whatever it is. I like a life principle, like if there is something bad that happens and you cannot possibly do anything to make that better, or even if that becomes better, if that's not going to help you ahead in life, I want you to be detached from that situation, possession, or person, whatever it is. I don't care whatever it is, because that's how you are going to go ahead and grow in life. Because let's just say you are like swimming in the ocean, right? And you are attached to a certain stone or a rock through a rope, and that's not letting you swim up and breathe. What's going to happen? That stone is going to drag you down. You're going to die. You're going to drown in the water, die out of breath. But if you cut off that stone from the rope, you are cutting off the attachment. You are getting detached from that stone, which is your past. Now you can swim back up, breathe, and possibly survive. Get out of the ocean, do good for yourself, get a better life. Because detachment, it is something very important, and people don't really talk about this. Everyone is like, oh shit, I get attached, stuff like that. Okay, it's not a bad thing to get attached, but it's a bad thing to remain attached when you can't do anything about it. Remember what I'm saying. I'm ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि यार completely become cold-hearted and stuff like that. Don't give a shit about people. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, you have to learn to get detached from that as soon as possible. And then let's say if you cannot get detached so easily, then you have to just be careful with the things that you get attached in the first place. Like prevention is better than cure, right? So if you are that type of person जिसको detach होने में बहुत ज़्यादा problem होती है, then just be a little bit more careful to who you get attached to. Personally, I am both. I am also very careful with who I get attached with what possession, person, situation, whatever I get attached with. Secondly, I'm also very good at detachment. Like, okay, it happened. I don't give a shit. Move on. Do better in life. See, that's the mindset that I want you guys to have. Because again and again, I'm saying the same thing, because people keep on doing this and they are holding so much potential back. They're holding so much more they can do with their life, but just because they're holding on to the past, they're attached to the past, to a situation, to a possession that they lost, they're not doing well. I was recently reading a book, or I was listening to some video, I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty much about stoicism. Okay, stoicism is like a way of life, and I personally believe a lot in that. It's been going on since centuries. The Greek, there's like Seneca, there's Socrates, all of these, great people. You might read a lot of great quotes from these guys. All of them practiced stoicism. Right? Stoicism is a way of life, and I really want, if you are truly interested in this, I want you to do, research about stoicism, what it is, what's the way of life. So basically the point of saying this is that I was, reading or watching a video, I don't remember exactly, but there was this trader not a financial market trader, but a actual buy and sell करने वाला trader, व्यापारी, whatever you want to call it. He was like the most wealthy person in Greece, and then one day what happened was he was like going to on a voyage to ship some cargo, but उसकी जो ship है वो drown हो गई, and he was like back to zero again. But that situation did not let get basically he did not let that situation get to him, and he was absolutely fine. He did not care. He was detached because अब भाई क्या होगा, शिप में मेरा सामान था, डूब गया, अब मैं क्या नीचे जाके सब कुछ वापस ऊपर लेके आऊँ क्या? इज दैट प्रैक्टिकल और पॉसिबल? एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. तो अब क्या कर सकते हैं? देखो, जो हो गया, उसके बाद का माइंडसेट क्या होना चाहिए कि अब मैं और क्या कर सकता हूँ. And you know, trading is like such a good profession because it teaches you a lot even about real life. Like for example, if I talk about this in terms of trading perspective, मैं ट्रेड लेता हूँ, ट्रेड में लॉस हो गया, ठीक है, हो गया लॉस. नाउ on to the next opportunity, on to the next trade. That's the mindset of a professional, or you can say a trader that is in his senses, or the person who is doing trading right. Because this is also a mistake that most people do कि यार लॉस हो गया, तो क्या हुआ, लॉस हो गया तो now move on, look for a different opportunity. Don't get attached to a goddamn trade. Don't get attached to an investment. A lot of things that the financial markets teach us, they apply very well in real life as well. So this is another thing that ठीक है, trade में loss हो गया, what now? I can't do anything about it. I cannot be attached to that trade कि यार loss हो गया. I have taken a lot of losses as well, but that does not mean that I am going to be attached to that. अगर मैं वो losses को पकड़ के अभी तक बैठा होता, I wouldn't be here today. So the whole point of this podcast, or the whole point of this topic, is to remain detached, or not remain detached technically, but learn or practice detachment when the situation cannot possibly go in your favor. ठीक है. Like for example, let's say I am with a person and we go ahead and try to sign a business deal, right? Then we sign a business deal. He says, shit dude, you don't provide any value to the table. You don't bring any fucking value to the table. Get out of the goddamn deal. I was like, okay, fine. I'm out of the deal. If you don't see the value that I bring, I don't even want to be with people who don't value me anyways. Detached. Doesn't matter if we built together, doesn't matter if we did everything together. But is there anything good that can possibly come out of that? No. What's the point? Detachment. Get detached. Right? It doesn't really matter that if they did good to you or they did bad to you, whatever. What they did is with them. They have to be answerable to God if they believe, or if you guys believe. But I personally believe, I'm a strong believer. So yeah, that's what I think. If someone does bad to you, they have to be answerable to God. All you have to do is be patient and carry on with your life. Pretty much. So yeah, this is what I really want to talk about today, about detachment, because the crypto market is absolutely going crazy, and everyone is like losing their minds. But over here, I am sitting over here just calmly checking my positions, checking my trades. I'm just fine. So I would say this is the level of mindset, or the level of patience, or the level of detachment everyone should aspire to reach, because this is the way where you are going to be actually, finding peace in life, So yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today's podcast. Again, one more thing I would like to add is that I'll have to add ads in the podcast, because I just had a talk with the manager, or the social media expert, and he was like, don't completely demonetize the podcast, because YouTube pushes the videos that are ads, that have ads on them, because in the end that's generating revenue for YouTube, and they would like to push more videos that generate revenue for YouTube and the creator as well. So first of all, I don't really care about the money, but I want this podcast to reach out to more people, and the channel to grow. So I'm going to have to monetize this particular podcast, but I am not going to monetize. I am not going to put in mid-roll ads, the ads that basically come in the middle of the video, so the flow does not get broken. But I'm going to put ads in the start and the back of the video, so that It's also monetized, but it's also not messing up with your flow or your focus or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it from my side. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Bulletproof Mindset. Bye bye.